Very, very happy. Obviously, with KP being out this game, asked some people to kind of step into a different role. Lauren had a totally different role today, and they just played. The young lady sitting next to me, she's taking her hits a little bit, where she wanted to start and she wasn't starting, and then she was able to kind of give us some minutes off the bench. But, she came to me and told me what she wanted, and I said, don't tell me, show me. And all she did a great job today. Every time she caught the ball, she was ready to let it go. She was aggressive. She made free throws. She shared the ball. She was calm. She played defense. She rebounded. So very, very proud of her effort today. Well, we had got stops, and I'll tell you what's different for me. When we went to the bench, when I called the timeout, I heard them talking, amongst each other. So that when I go in, I don't really have to say as much as only what we're running, kind of what we need to do defensively, where we, just locking in defensively and where they were planning to go. But they were doing all the talking. But it started, and I'll say this, I say it all the time, it started with our focus and shoot around. I mean, they were a focused bunch. We knew the sets. We knew kind of what our rotations were defensively, and we knew that it was really important for our guards to rebound today, and they did a good job of that.
Just at the start of the game, or even before the game, I just was thinking, like, we came back from Christmas break, had a few days off, just a little bit to relax and to get a break. But honestly, this season, I was very disappointed in myself up until this point, and we had one more game until conference. And just like Coach was saying in the locker room after the game, is that we have a whole new season to play. And we literally start 0-0, and I need to step up. There's no excuses for what I've done in the past this season, and I can play like that all the time. I just have to be there mentally. And this is a start. It's the start of a new season, and I just was shooting, and it was going in, and I just kept telling myself, like, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. And even in the second half, the first couple minutes, I was sitting there, I was like, I'm kind of shallowing back a little bit, but yeah, it's just a whole new mentality check. I just have to just step it up and start today. Every single time I got the ball, I was looking to shoot. I mean, if there's a little bit of space, if I felt like I could get it off, I was going to shoot it because I was making it, and shoot or shoot. So
the fact that, Lex is kind of back into her groove now where she's feeling comfortable. But, kudos to her. Sometimes you take your hits as players, and it's a matter of what are you going to do. And we had a conversation, and Lex has stayed after practice every day since, and that stuff pays off. When you're in the gym and you get a feel for it, and then you get into a zone when you're in the game, and you just continue to shoot it. There are a couple towards the end, and I'm like, hold up. Oh, great shot. So, and I tell her that, hey, shoot or shoot. So that's what you do, so do it. Just lock in. I mean, the biggest thing on three-point shooters is to get out and get a hand and contest. I mean, there are some players that can just shoot it with a hand, and then there are some that, you discourage them from making shots when you get a hand up. So I just kept telling them, make sure you're getting out the shooters, make sure you're closing out with a hand. If they go by you, that's fine. Now we'll rely on our help side and our backside rotations. It was definitely defense. I mean, from the very beginning, they set the tone that they knew where they were going to be. They hit some shots early, and we kind of get those looks over at the bench of, and we just tell them, hey, just keep playing. Just keep playing. They'll start to miss, and we'll start to get some opportunities offensively, but they did a really good job of locking into the game plan.
I felt comfortable, and so knowing that I'm comfortable defensively, it carried over into me playing good offensively. But at the start of the game, I just was shooting, it was going in, and at that point, I mean, my teammates were looking for me, and I even told them after the game, I'm like, thank you for giving me those looks, because I can't shoot the ball without getting it from them, and I really appreciated that from them. So it was a great team effort, for sure.
How much should we work on free throws in practice, Lex?
Like every single water break.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. So, I mean, it's important. And, again, what you do in practice carries over to the game. So, they're confident. They make free throws in practice and, be confident, get to the line and knock them down. Like, I think they're starting to finally get it. We talk about, when we watch film, about the spots where, we can look to drive and either get all the way to the rim or look to drive and kick to a shooter. And I think they're really buying into that. We talk about it all the time. I said it maybe 5 or 6 times at halftime. Every time we were shooting a free throw, I called someone over, and that's what I was telling them. Hey, look to penetrate the seam in the zone, burst the zone, and try to kick to a shooter, try to get to the rim. So, and they did it, which was good, and we got to the free throw line.